Hi guys, me Josiah again. Sorry that I haven't been in the videos lately because the reason is I hurt my back a little bit, because I was working out. And what I call this that, I was trying to wrap up my power workout. And, what I call this that, after a while being inactive with that, I stepped up my routine and I just threw my back out. So, and the past few days also that I've been preparing for my trip back to Chicago, as I said, I told you. Because the reason is that I am going to do some business over there also, and also to see what's going on back home. So I'm gonna blog that for you guys. As you see outside of that, it's gloomy right now. So today's not good for a theme for for the video for the day. It's called the past, the future is the future. While in Vegas, okay, we call us that. I met some good neighbors. Their name is, Mr. I call them the Tiptons. Okay, Shane and Ashley, and their son Ash. Good people. That they're from. Shane's from Wyoming, and his wife's from here in Vegas. But good people. Blast the neighbor, because the reason is that when COVID hit last year, that when everything was shut down, it's nothing to do. So we used to party at their garage, and we got to know them. And it's glad to have good neighbors like that. Well, they moved out last night. Last night we celebrated their departure. They went to Idaho to start a new life. And the things that we don't appreciate is this is that we also remember that the past, but the future of that is always bright light. You meet new people, you start a new history, and you can't go back in the past again. Remember, I told you guys I was my ex girlfriend R. Okay, she's now in Santa Monica, and I try to send her a message to that because the reason is this, guys. I'm gonna bring because sometimes in some moments we're abrasive. Right now that we call this that I'm trying when I get back to Chicago I'm trying to make amends and it's called closure. Sometimes guys that when we make mistakes to that you try to go back and make amends because it's called to circle back because you're not perfect, okay? The person that was you before was a different person as you right now. And I remember the death of my friend Stefan, my cousin Stefan. Okay, we were brought back to me that life's so short, and also when I got sick, it really reminded me that you know what, you have to make new people, make new friends. You gotta go back in the past again. Or now, if you see my videos of that about my relationship with two girls, R and J, and what do you call us that? R right now. Her name is R, and she lives in Santa Monica right now, but she has a new man in her life, and I tried to make closure with her, but I sent her a message, she refused it, which is at least that you tried. Guys, sometimes we gotta go back to the past. Okay, the girls that we meet, the people you meet, you'll meet more people. We call us. You have to plow along. I know we missed some opportunities in the past. I was harped with this all the time. No, I'm sentimental. Okay, you can't look in the past and look in the future. Okay, he said I should have did it. I should have did it. You know the saying? Should make maybe a left or a right, but you know what? Don't do that. Because the reason is there's a reason this for you to happen this way. You never know. Because you'll be miserable with the choices you make back then that were wrong. This was a safe choice for you. An old lady told me that don't regret what happened back then because back then you're not the same person right now. See, and that's the thing. Closure. Okay. When R decided not to message back, it signaled to me that it's time to move on. It's hurtful, but there's nothing there anymore. Okay, you gotta have the stats to move on and learn from the past. Remember, guys, you're not a bad guy for making mistakes. That This world is, Earth is a learning place. We're here to learn, to what calls to learn, okay? And then we get the next spiritual realm. You move on. Take for instance, okay, my cousin Eric did that, okay. He used to tell, my cousin told me, why haven't you married to that? And I told him that I'm not ready yet. Because the reason is I haven't found that person yet. And he didn't believe me because he went straight to marriage and, he had 2 divorces already. That's the thing with that, I'm very careful with that. But, and that's the thing with that, guys. Time will come for everything to arrive in your thing. Opportunities will come, will drop in your hand when you're ready. Sometimes that, nothing comes to your thing because you're not ready yet. Okay? So remember, keep moving forward. More opportunities are coming out on the road. And here's one thing, I'll tell you something. Those things that what you missed are the things that are not for you. Like for instance, okay, I want to be a military pilot, but it never happened. For some odd reason, okay, it did not happen. It's just the way it is. You just have to move on. Okay? I consider myself laid back because you know why? Because sometimes if you try to work hard for it, I'm more of an opportunist. Time makes everything. So guys, remember one thing: life is a journey, and sometimes in that, in a journey you learn along the way. Probably in the next journey that's in the next realm. Okay, guys, enjoy.